New Thought Media Network is pleased to present Treasures from the Tao, live on Tuesdays at noon Mountain Time with Reverend Jody Hill-Stevenson. Join us as Reverend Jody shares wisdoms, inspirations, and treasures from the Tao every Tuesday here on the New Thought Media Network. And here is Reverend Jody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Treasures from the Tao. So today's title is The Four Bodies of Harmony. Taoism is a 4,000-year-old, probably older, exploration into the nature of existence. And 2,500 years ago, the great Lao Tzu wrote the Tao Te Ching, which is the second most popular book on the planet. Number one is the Bible, number two is the Tao Te Ching. He writes in verse 4, "The Tao is the one, the one. From the one comes yin and yang. From these two, creative energy. From energy, 10,000 things," which is what he called planet Earth, which cracks me up. "The forms of all creation. All life embodies yin. All embraces yang. Through their union, achieving the harmony." So the number one message of Taoism is harmony, living our lives in harmony. And so let's take a look at how to do that, because right now I think a lot of people are feeling like they're not living in harmony. So when Lao Tzu talks about the land of 10,000 things, he's talking about life here on planet Earth in three-dimensional reality, in TikTok time and in TikTok space, the physical aspect of our being. And here in this existence, we actually have four bodies that we are asked to feed every single day. We're asked to love and nurture and feed these four bodies. And they're the four bodies of harmony. And the four bodies are the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So let's go through all of those. The physical body. We need our physical body to be here on this planet. It's obvious, but it's worth noting. And starting with our physical body, as many of you know, I come from the world of addictions and compulsions. I have an addictive personality, and I work it every single day. And in my 41 years of recovery, step by step, for some people, enlightenment happens like that. For me, it was a step-by-step process. And I'm still working it. But I have come to realize how incredibly sacred this physical form is. I mean, think about it. Without it, we just simply wouldn't be able to hug or drive or work on our computers or dream or look at the beautiful sky. And we need our bodies. So in the years that I spent trying to destroy my body, and I'm so grateful I didn't, I really have learned how precious and what a gift it is. Taoism is actually very famous for its focus on health, creating modalities like Qigong, Tai Chi, acupuncture, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And in the early years of Taoism, health was the most important, well, let me rephrase it, was one of the most important aspects of their philosophy, because they wanted to live forever because they thought it would take forever to know God. Times have changed. Also in your environment is your home, your car, boats, furniture, clothes, everything you have in your physical space. Clutter is one of those things that blocks the sunshine of harmony. And I know that's one of my challenges. I can create a pile faster than anyone. And I often say, I don't know why, but my piles have babies during the night. How did that pile get there? So I am constantly managing my piles because I know how important it is to declutter your spiritual or your environment. Taoism teaches us that to live simply offers the gift of harmony. Second body, the emotional body. Rumi, the great sage, once said, we carry inside of us the wonders we seek outside. We carry inside the wonders that we seek outside. He also went on to say, whatever lifts the corners of your mouth, trust that. Trust that. One of the things I'm always saying to my clients and students is the question that the emotional body asks is, does whatever I'm saying yes to, does whatever I'm doing right now bring me joy? And if it doesn't, don't do it. It's that simple. Here's the truth. The divine gave us a whole cadre of emotions. We're supposed to use them. It's our very expression of our emotions that define who we are as individuals. And we are each individuals of the divine. And through our emotions, we reveal our authenticity. As human beings, you and I are creatively and constantly creating. Constantly. We are constantly creating and we are constantly expressing. One of the things that I find most fascinating in my 35 years of counseling is how apologetic a person can become in my office when they start to break down, when they start to feel anger or sadness, or they start to cry. And one of the things I say to them, no, keep crying. I'm so happy you feel so badly because I know we're breaking through. And reminding them that every drop of every tear that we shed is a drop of holy water. It's good. It's good to get that, whatever that is, the sadness, the anger, the fear out of us. And yes, anger is a good thing, but not when it becomes manipulative and not when it becomes one's identity. When that happens, there is an opportunity for that person to do some healing work. All emotions are healthy, and they're the divine's gift. They're the Tao's gift to us so that we can focus on harmony. Again, the emotional body asks us to ask one question. Does whatever I'm saying yes to, whatever I'm doing, does it bring me joy? Body number 3. Our mental body. You and I are living in such an exciting time. It's when ancient wisdom and science are all coming together and they're saying the same thing. Ancient wisdom tells us that our thoughts create our reality and determines the quality of our lives. Period. You want to know how you're thinking? Look around you and see how you're doing. What are the results of your life? Science tells us that we think approximately 70,000 thoughts in a given day. And science also tells us, which I find so interesting, is that 80% of those 70,000 thoughts are negative. And what's even more interesting are those 80% of the negative thoughts are the same ones that we thought yesterday. We are in so many ways not willing to change our thinking. And it's the very thing that determines the quality of our lives. Now, how many people wake up and think, wow, today's a good day. It's a really good day to have a fight with someone. Gosh, I hope I get sick. Ugh, I hope somebody takes all my money and I get screwed. And I mean, the stories are not there. That's not what we want. And yet we focus on the fear of that might happen. Or when it does happen, we don't do what we need to do to change the circumstances. And sometimes it takes a while. Trust me, I know that one. But I think that in our 70,000 thoughts, in order to create harmony in our lives, we have to think thoughts that are positive, authentic, kind, gentle, compassionate, joyful, peaceful, love-filled, hopeful, serene, humble, kind, benevolent, empathetic, generous, truthful, and trusting. We are supposed to trust the divine. We're supposed to trust the Tao. I think I have to talk about that maybe next time or the week after, about trusting. What does that mean? And having a faith-based mindset. Dr. Ernest Holmes, the great teacher of the science of mind philosophy, which truly changed my life, he writes, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. It's that simple. If you want to know what you're thinking, look at the results of your life. And the last body that we get to feed every day in this place that I call TikTok time is our spiritual body. Spiritual comes from the Greek word spiritus, and it literally means to breathe. So if you are breathing here in TikTok time, you're spiritual. Not everyone wants to hear that. And our time here in the land of 10,000 things is but a split second on the timeline of eternity. What we do with the very breath that we are breathing, breath after breath after breath after breath, is completely and totally up to us. I don't know if it's the divine's great joke on us or a great gift to us, but we get to choose. We get to choose. So I know that if you are dealing with addictions and compulsions, to slog through that from the physical into the spiritual can be difficult, but so rewarding. I know that whatever challenge you're going through right now, when you focus on harmony and positive thinking, you will move through that process with a deep, deep sense of completeness, of wholeness, of harmony. We're supposed to be happy. That's why we came to this planet. We're supposed to experience love. That's why we came to this planet. We're supposed to be productive and lead healthy lives of harmony. That's the secret to living a life of harmony. So have a great week, everybody. Be tender to the one in the mirror. Oh my God, he or she needs your kindness, compassion, and harmonious thoughts more than ever. Take time to care and nurture your four bodies every day. I love you dearly. See you next week.